There are moments when the world feels as if it's turned upside down, isn't it? As though each challenge is a stone on your path, a direct provocation to your purpose. But what if I told you that all of this is part of something greater? That these struggles and trials are merely a warm-up for something extraordinary yet to come? You, the chosen, are being prepared for a destiny few understand. This is no ordinary path. It's a calling to impact lives, to lead with compassion, and to transform suffering into power. Only those who live with purpose, those who understand the value of service and humility, are truly capable of receiving the blessings that God has reserved. And it is precisely this that you are about to discover: the reason for your pain, the meaning of your path, and why wealth and fame come only to those who are ready to bear this mission. Are you prepared to understand your true calling? Those who have walked the earth as chosen ones have often lived in the shadow of their own greatness, never chasing fame or wealth, not from a lack of ambition, but from a profound understanding that what truly matters is the impact and legacy one leaves behind. God chooses these individuals, the humble-hearted, to carry out a greater mission, and that's why unexpected brilliance emerges. Fame and fortune arrive as a divine acknowledgement, not to feed the ego, but to extend the reach of their light. Imagine someone who has dedicated their life to doing good without seeking the spotlight. Now, suddenly, fame and prestige come knocking, ready to serve as tools for something even greater. This calling, which once seemed like a distant dream, isn't mere luck. It's a gift from God, a recognition of years of service and humility. Those who walk this path are shaped by challenges, and each obstacle faced builds a solid foundation to carry these new blessings with grace. To be one of the chosen means to relinquish superficial pursuits in honor of a higher purpose. Fame, then, is no longer about being recognized, but about becoming an instrument of change, a true servant to others. This is not about accumulating wealth, but about a spiritual abundance that shines and touches all around. Each time a chosen one emerges, they bear the weight and responsibility of representing something far greater than themselves. When blessings arrive for those who never sought them, it's as if the universe is returning what was silently sown. The wealth God bestows is not a medal of vanity, but a responsibility for transformation. With each new resource, with every new reach, the chosen one is reminded that these opportunities are not their own, but a bridge to uplift others. This unexpected abundance comes as a call to lead by example, spreading compassion and humility. Perhaps the most surprising aspect is how this sudden fame unsettles those who watch closely. The journey of the chosen is always enigmatic to others, as each step taken in the darkness of the unknown reveals a new light. Observers see only the swift ascent, but not the quiet sacrifices and lessons learned along the way. And this is just the first of many blessings. An even more intense cycle of transformation is on the horizon, ready to challenge and elevate. The journey of the chosen is marked by profound challenges, moments when trials seem unbearable. Yet it is in these dark valleys and fires of life that true strength is forged. Each obstacle faced is like a divine lesson, teaching patience, humility, and resilience, preparing the soul for a greater purpose. It's not merely about surviving, but about emerging stronger, wiser, and ready to impact the world. The scars gathered along the way are marks of growth and transformation. For the chosen ones, adversities are no accidents. They are stages of a divine plan. Imagine someone who, despite every fall, rises more determined, each blow further fortifying their spirit. This person learns to transform pain into purpose, knowing that every hardship is a crucial lesson for the mission ahead. Instead of lamenting, they embrace these trials as an opportunity to be refined, preparing for something that transcends their own understanding. Humility is a quality that strengthens through this process. As they pass through the fire, the chosen one learns not to judge others' struggles, for they know their own inner battles well. This humility fosters a bond of empathy and compassion with others, for only those who have been wounded truly understand another's pain. This humility sets them apart, making them fit to lead not with arrogance, but with a heart open to service. Each challenge overcome is another step toward a purpose that resonates deeply within their essence. These trials also bring the ability to see life with clarity. With every hardship surmounted, the chosen one develops a sharp vision, capable of distinguishing what truly matters from the superficial. This keen perspective equips them to guide and counsel, offering others insights rooted in real experience. They understand that life's treasures lie not in the absence of problems, but in the capacity to learn and grow through them. It is through this vision that they inspire, revealing that overcoming obstacles is a path to greatness. Those who have faced the fire with courage know that each battle has prepared them for something greater. These trials are the soil where inner strength takes root, where resilience flourishes, and when they emerge on the other side, they become living testaments that difficulties are not the end but the beginning of a new chapter. Ready to use their experiences to help others, the chosen understand that their journey through suffering was, in truth, a preparation for a future filled with purpose and impact. Thus, they continue toward the greatness life has in store. For the chosen ones, the wealth that approaches differs from what the conventional world perceives. It is not merely about money or material achievements, but something far deeper, an influence that allows them to transform lives and realities. When this wealth arrives, it comes as a tool for good, a means to make a positive and powerful difference. The chosen ones understand that the resources they receive carry a higher purpose. They are not trophies to display, but levers for meaningful actions and lasting impact. Imagine, for instance, that with this influence, you are able to open doors for projects that promote education, health, or human dignity in forgotten places. This is the true essence of wealth for the chosen ones, the opportunity to build something enduring, something that reverberates through time. Thus, fortune takes on a new definition. It ceases to be an object of desire and becomes a mission. Every resource gained is seen as a seed which, when planted wisely, blossoms in service to others. Influence is also a form of quiet leadership that makes an impact without needing applause. Those who hold this wealth of purpose know that one doesn't need to speak loudly to be heard, for actions speak for themselves. The power they receive is not to glorify their own name, but to inspire others to seek the best within themselves. The chosen one learns to balance this power with humility, remembering that all they possess is temporary and must be used with wisdom and compassion. Thus, wealth and influence become a reflection of who the person is at their core. Each act of generosity, every initiative to help, is like a mirror of what they represent and the values they carry. And when this wealth is used to serve, it returns multiplied in ways that money could never buy: respect, trust, and an invaluable legacy. The chosen one realizes that true abundance lies in how they use what they have to touch and transform other lives. The chosen ones know that this influence is not an end, but the beginning of something greater. Every resource is a chance to create a lasting impact that goes beyond the individual. When used wisely, this wealth bears fruits that benefit generations, creating a cycle of goodness and growth. This is the hallmark of genuine leadership, where power and prosperity are used to uplift others and spread hope. And the journey continues, for there is still much to be done, new doors to open, and lives to impact. For the chosen ones, the fame that arises in their path carries a purpose far beyond the ego. This notoriety is not about self-glory, but about being a channel of light for those who need it most. They understand that this visibility is a platform to inspire and positively influence, a gift that allows them to serve something greater. Fame is not the end in itself, but an opportunity to convey a message of hope, courage, and purpose to those still seeking their way. Imagine someone who becomes known not for superficial achievements, but for the ability to touch souls with a sincere message. This is the type of fame the chosen ones receive, not to exalt themselves, but to reflect a divine force guiding them. Their presence in the world is not a spectacle, but a beacon that guides and illuminates. People are drawn to this energy, sensing that there is something more, a truth that transcends the ordinary. This is the essence of fame with purpose. For these individuals, fame comes as a recognition of their journey, response to the quiet and humble service they have always rendered. Each person reached, each heart touched, is an opportunity to spread kindness and reinforce the greater purpose they carry. Unlike traditional celebrities, the chosen understand that their visibility is a commitment to truth and the well-being of others. With every new achievement, their impact expands, yet the focus remains on transforming the world around them. It is a call to lead with compassion and responsibility. In a world where so many seek fame out of vanity, the chosen stand out precisely because of their absence of ego. Fame becomes a responsibility, a light burden they carry with honor, knowing that each action reverberates in the lives of many. Being known is a chance to represent something greater, to be a model of integrity and humility, always remembering that the true merit lies in serving. The chosen ones walk their path, understanding that fame is not the final destination, but a powerful tool. They know that this visibility is temporary, but the impact they leave behind is eternal. With every act of kindness and each word of inspiration, they fulfill their role in spreading light and guiding those still searching for meaning. And so, the journey continues. For as long as there are people in need of inspiration, the chosen will have a mission to fulfill and a purpose to manifest. The chosen ones carry in their hearts the marks of every trial faced, and it is this wealth of experience that prepares them for greatness. Nothing was in vain. Every battle, every victory served to strengthen them, teaching them to handle power and abundance with humility and serenity. They understand that this preparation was not only for themselves, but so they might better serve others. It's as if life has polished every facet, making them ready to handle the blessings yet to come. Imagine someone who has endured intense moments of suffering and doubt, now looking back and realizing that each hardship was essential preparation. Like an athlete training rigorously for the moment of competition, the chosen one faced challenges that shaped them into resilience and compassion. This personal journey is what makes them ready to embrace the prosperity that follows, knowing that their true mission is to channel this abundance into a greater good, dedicated to service and empathy. This preparation involves cultivating a humble heart and a spirit of leadership that guides rather than dominates. Throughout life, these chosen ones have learned that the purest form of leadership is service. They understand that true greatness lies not in hoarding for oneself, but in sharing, using their resources to support, uplift, and inspire others. This understanding places them on a distinct level, where each action is guided by collective well-being, not selfish ambition. They were prepared for this, and the world around them feels their presence. These individuals recognize that their blessings and talents do not belong solely to them. Each of these gifts is like a tool that can and should be used for a greater good. They carry the responsibility to channel this abundance in ways that inspire and transform, whether in the life of a single person or an entire community. This is the purpose for which they have been prepared: to use their prosperity as a bridge, creating opportunities and spreading hope. Their success is not just individual, it is collective. The greatness they have been shaped for is not a final destination, but an ongoing call to serve. Even with all their preparation, the chosen one knows there is always more to learn, more to improve. This commitment to personal growth ensures that their impact expands in a genuine and lasting way. They are prepared to face whatever comes, moving forward with the certainty that each step will lead them to serve with even greater depth. But the path still holds new surprises and challenges, and they are ready for the next chapter. For the chosen ones, the elevation they experience does not follow the expected pattern. It arrives as a surprise even to them, rooted not in efforts at self-promotion, but in the humility and power of silent service. they do not seek recognition. Rather, they let their actions speak for themselves. This kind of impact spreads naturally, with a simplicity that touches people deeply without fanfare. What they build is a legacy that transcends any personal gain and remains in the hearts of those who have been impacted. Imagine a person who works tirelessly to help others, expecting nothing in return. This is the essence of the chosen ones, who are so profoundly focused on service that applause is of no concern. And precisely because of this, their actions resonate, touching those around them in a genuine and unforgettable way. The impact they create extends beyond the present moment, influencing the attitudes and thoughts of those fortunate enough to cross their path. This is more than leadership, it is living inspiration. The true elevation of a chosen one lies in their ability to transform lives while staying grounded. Humble in their achievements, they do not see themselves as superior, but as parts of something greater. This spirit of humility is what keeps them close to everyone, even as their actions set them apart. Every person touched by their quiet service feels this authenticity, and it is this that truly elevates the chosen to a place of honor, respected and cherished wherever they go. This is the power of genuine impact. The chosen ones understand that their role extends beyond personal success. They know they have been placed in positions of influence to inspire and serve. Thus, each accomplishment is celebrated not as an individual triumph, but as a collective victory. They work to open doors not just for themselves, but so that others may walk with fewer obstacles. Their legacy is built on a solid foundation of humility and purpose, a lasting structure that endures through time and remains alive in the memory of those they have touched. The elevation they receive prepares them for something even greater, for they know this process is ongoing. Each act of service expands their reach, while humility remains the cornerstone of all they do. This is an elevation that surpasses personal gain, inspiring without the need for words. And even so, the path continues to offer new opportunities for impact, new hearts to touch, and lives to transform. They proceed with the intention of making their service eternal, knowing there is still much to come. For the chosen ones, ascension is not a mere coincidence. It happens at the right moment, aligned with a greater plan. This divine timing is neither rushed nor flawed, arriving precisely when they are prepared to shoulder the responsibility it brings. Like a tree that takes years to mature before bearing fruit, each experience has been carefully timed to ensure they are ready. They understand that this waiting has purpose, for the impact they will create is not only individual but communal, enriching the lives of many around them. Divine timing is something they deeply respect. Imagine someone who has spent years fighting and growing, only to see opportunities arise when they least expected. This timing is not just about personal growth, but about reaching the ideal moment for their actions to benefit the greatest number of people. When the call arrives, the chosen one understands it is time to act, knowing that their presence is meant to inspire and transform. It is a perfect dance between patience and purpose. For those who walk this path, every delay, every moment of waiting is seen as an essential phase of preparation. They learn to trust that the challenges they faced were necessary to build the foundation that will sustain them in their rise. This understanding brings a peace rooted in knowing that everything happens at the right time, and when they finally reach the peak, it is with humility and readiness to share their blessings. This trust in divine timing sets them apart, for their faith in the journey is unwavering. Beyond the personal, this divine timing has a direct impact on the communities they touch. As they rise, they carry with them the responsibility to uplift others, to give back what they have received. They do not see success as a solitary endeavor, but as an opportunity to pave the way for others. They know their achievements have a greater purpose, to serve as an example and support for those seeking their own growth. This perspective turns their victories into blessings for everyone around them. Divine timing is a promise that something greater is guiding their steps, and this certainty gives them the confidence to move forward. With each new phase of the journey, they keep their hearts open and eyes attentive, ready to serve according to the higher purpose they carry. They know there is still much to be done and many hearts to touch, and so they continue, aware that every moment is a piece of the divine plan, which holds more surprises and opportunities to expand their impact in the world. For the chosen ones, the connections that arise along their path are not coincidences, but essential pieces of a larger puzzle. Every encounter, every new person, carries a purpose beyond the visible. These connections are like threads weaving destinies together, creating collaborative opportunities that deeply impact lives. They understand that the power of these networks lies in joining forces to create real and lasting change. For them, each bond is an opportunity to amplify good and to touch lives. Imagine someone who, throughout their journey, crosses paths with people who share the same values and goals for transformation. These connections are built on trust and the shared purpose of generating impact. The chosen one understands that each relationship is a two-way street where support and collaboration open doors to actions they could not accomplish alone. These partnerships multiply the power of their initiatives, making each step more effective and every action more far-reaching. These connections also represent a cycle of learning and growth. By connecting with others, the chosen one expands their own worldview, enriching their ideas and strengthening their purpose. They realize that true impact happens through the sharing of experiences and knowledge. This exchange creates a support network that is solid and enduring, a structure that sustains and strengthens their mission. The chosen one recognizes that without these relationships, the path would be lonelier and less fruitful. Moreover, each connection allows them to reach places and people who would otherwise be beyond their reach. These collaborative opportunities expand, creating a domino effect that transforms lives in unexpected ways. Whether through social projects, educational initiatives, or impactful actions, the chosen one uses their connections to build a legacy that benefits many. Each new bond brings the potential to make a deeper impact and to spread their message to an even wider audience. Connections are more than mere relationships. They are bridges that the chosen one builds toward the future. They know that these networks become roots that sustain and nourish their mission, allowing them to reach more people with their message of transformation and hope. As new opportunities arise, they understand that these connections are gifts to be honored and nurtured. With this spirit of gratitude, they move forward, ready to use each new partnership to expand their impact and touch even more lives. For the chosen ones, transformation happens at an unexpected pace, as if all the silent preparation has finally found its moment of release. This rapid growth is no coincidence. It is the result of years of dedication, resilience, and alignment with a higher purpose. When the moment arrives, the ascension occurs like a strong wind, bringing wealth and influence, but with a deeper significance. It's not merely about success, but about the responsibility to use this power to spread hope and create positive change. Imagine someone who has devoted their entire life to an ideal and suddenly sees recognition bloom intensely. This rapid elevation is a blessing, yet also a challenge, requiring balance and clarity of purpose. The chosen one knows that the speed of this ascent demands care, for each step must be taken with mindfulness. They understand that this transformation is not solely for their own benefit, but to serve as a force that inspires and strengthens those around them. Wealth and influence are viewed as tools for transformation, not as symbols of status. Those who experience this swift transformation know that with great blessings come great responsibilities. This accelerated growth is an opportunity to create projects that generate lasting impact, to contribute to society in meaningful ways. They find ways to channel these resources toward causes that resonate with their mission, using the visibility and power they have gained to open doors for others. Thus, rapid transformation becomes a starting point for something much greater, where the impact is felt on a broad scale. This elevation brings a unique opportunity to drive change in areas where previously they could only act in limited ways. Influence gains new meaning as the chosen one sees it as a chance to work on behalf of communities and individuals who need support. Whether through educational initiatives, health projects, or empowerment movements, every resource is applied with a clear purpose. The speed of transformation is matched by the depth of impact, creating a powerful combination that inspires and rejuvenates. In the end, the Chosen One understands that this rapid elevation is only the beginning of an even grander journey of impact. They realize that their role is now greater than ever, demanding wisdom and compassion. Each new achievement becomes a tool to spread hope and expand the reach of their message of transformation. And even with this speed, they keep their hearts serene, knowing their mission has only just begun and that new opportunities to serve and impact are just ahead. So they continue with the certainty that the best is yet to come. For the Chosen Ones, the journey does not end with the attainment of wealth and influence. This is merely the beginning of a legacy that transcends the material. They understand that true impact is not measured by possessions or fame, but by the lives touched along the way. Every person who finds hope, every heart that feels embraced, are living testimonies of work well done. The legacy of the Chosen is immortal, planted in souls who carry their message forward, forming a chain of transformation that echoes through time. This legacy is built on simple yet powerful actions, words of support, gestures of compassion, and looks that inspire trust. The Chosen Ones know that often, what people need most is a spark to rekindle their own flame. They recognize the value of small acts and how each action can resonate deeply within someone's heart. Every smile they ignite, every hand they extend, weaves a web of hope connecting all those they encounter, creating a lasting impact. Throughout their journey, the Chosen Ones become symbols of resilience and service, inspiring others to walk the same path of transformation. They live authentically, and it is this authenticity that attracts and motivates those around them. Their mission is continuous, and each step taken is a reminder that the work is never truly finished. The fruits of their efforts extend beyond the present. They flourish in future generations inspired by their stories and who carry forward their teachings. This is the true meaning of leaving a legacy. Beyond their achievements, the Chosen leave something intangible yet profoundly valuable: the example. They show that it is possible to overcome difficulties and move forward with purpose and integrity. Each victory is shared as a lesson, as a reminder that, regardless of what life presents, there is always a path for growth and overcoming. This example becomes a light for those walking in darkness, showing that true success is the kind that illuminates the way for many. Thus, the journey of the Chosen Ones continues without an endpoint. Even after they leave this world, their presence lives on in the actions and decisions of those touched by their example. They have created a cycle of kindness and hope that endures, leaving a deep and eternal mark. The Chosen One understands that their mission is infinite and that there will always be more hearts to touch and lives to transform. With this certainty, they move forward, ready for the next chapter, knowing that each new step is another verse in an endless story. Now that you understand the greatness of the Chosen One's path, the question remains: how will you apply all this knowledge in your life? Are you prepared to use each challenge and victory as part of a larger purpose? Take a moment to reflect on your own journey and ask yourself, what can I do today to impact and inspire those around me? Only you have the power to turn your story into a legacy. What steps are you willing to take to make that change? To continue on this journey of self-discovery and growth, be sure to check out the previous video. Only you would choose something this impossible. Everyone is shocked. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any important lessons. This is only the beginning, and together we'll keep uncovering the secrets of the Chosen Ones.